So why I don't understand what is it? So, What made things up? Huh? You're talking about nothing. You know, see, you have water, banana, go ahead. Don't even. The only thing, don't shape blame on yourself. Or you won't decide. So don't say because of blame because of them. So for me, I mean, I was saying like I already decided because you stay away from the no problem. So that was unusual. So as a smart person, I already knew exactly what you were asking. So why you're still on the post talking about partner right now? So I mean, we can all have money for anything. I don't get a problem with you. Tell you. Let me see your face. Let me see the face I talk. Yeah, but yeah, at the same time now, I get metric. I get terminator hour. I'm a metric. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have ever experienced. Nigeria will drink dirty water. This president you have, this president doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any motivation. They just force him there. It was a rigged election. So, and the people connive to do all of this and put it there. Right? Tasia. I'm a bestie now. I don't want to besties. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they are saying it. That this person doesn't know anything. This person cannot do anything. This person cannot do anything. Saying one thing. You get careful with what is program. It's a small country. It's one of the best countries. You know, we are very good people. And then I think what we should strive for is for our country to survive. You know, and that's why we promote peace in our country. You know, for so many of them promoting peace. And people that brought war still continue to have the face again of discrimination. This is wrong, and we will not sit as citizens of this country. I was in opposition before. So you say, who can leave a bit behind and going up and you see me? Of course, I'm in opposition. What time for that? Project to that. These turbulent times, you know, the economic hardship is very high, and there were people that you may have placed on payroll and so forth. These are Nigerians in the wake of all of these hardships. They have been taking off jobs, And some of them could be hands off by now and take matters into their own hands. And you are a man of peace. And if they did support you and they are suffering because they are associated with you, you have to take any position to whatever associated with you. And we have to respect the laws of the republic. Never weakly. When I was in power, the tell me that no, this is a tender position in black. Only person until the tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can bring the law. So that would that the government until he is important. So we got the law of the republic. Respect the law. Always the person respect the law and never weakly. When you are angry, you let the wrong people thinking that this and the serious, this is wrong. You know, we were in opposition before. If you block poor people that on that job. It's wrong. Everything that is very wrong, and we know that. You know what it is? The peace of Nigeria is most important. It's the most important. That's why we in the corner of the law. You know, it is wrong. People supported the Unity Party and came to power and intended. These are citizens of the country. When you get proud of Senegalese man and you refuse to be proud of Nigerian, is that why they did this? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. I mean, disrespect is wrong. Bringing our laws is wrong. And the women know that, women know that. Women know that. When we were telling the water, we should go to an immediate feed water because of his title. You know what I'm saying? When you come to because of a title, but that's what he's doing. It's a lie. What's a lie? Why is that you must have a responsibility to teach some people to know the right and shit that from the government. The TNP are always the peace of the Republic of Nigeria. Anytime after the peace, during President Luther, after the peace, also after the peace, after the peace. Never from anything in this country. I work for peace in our country and I'm on record. Even in the United Nations, know that I work for peace. So I'm not trying to break the peace. What I'm telling you that those people that say they came to rescue us, they are breaking the laws of the republic and it is wrong. If you can see it, it is wrong. It is wrong. Because if the government answer, any position was respected. Today, you can say that you're taking the party off because it's associated with somebody. No, but you see, we are different. The respect I have for Ellen Johnson, I give that respect. And the respect I give for her, and the respect the laws of the republic. I even work with Ellen Johnson as a peace ambassador. You understand? So, I know how of course, it's a beautiful. First thing that land will see our laws and then intimidate people that will just say that would never happen. You know, we in opposition, Ellen Johnson, Madam Ellen Johnson said that they give her the respect because that's somebody that I respect so much. She did some things that we disagree, that we went to war and spoke to war. By the rule of law, we have the right to protest and we protest. And they should understand that. See, people that you want to be wrong. They respect the leader of traveling and use the law and then abuse it right. No, it's not right. He was not even president and would give a VIP all the time. What is the law? That's your law. Those are wrong. Everyone said that. You want that change? Why would I want to change?
And let me say what's up to all of you. How you doing? These fantastic people. I have something. you know, the people who truly love Liberia and are truly Liberians and are patriots, they always wish to hear us. The unpatriotic bunch of Liberian people who are criminals and they are rogues. Hmm? They don't like to hear us. But we are here. You see, God is wonderful. Every time we laugh, it makes them vex. Because their whole mission is to make you angry. And wherever you are not angry, it makes them vex. I remember, like I always tell people during those days when we were in school, yeah, and no, about parents, during those days, parents. When your papa beating you or your mom beating you and you're not crying, they see it as being disrespectful. They want to see you cry. They want to see the tears rolling down your eyes. They want to hear you scream. That's when they know that indeed they are in charge. But if the child just stood up in front of them, no crying at all, and they finish with that child, the child just walking away, they will say, come by here. They will walk again. That the kind of thing. You find the people. So who are you people to determine whether somebody will get sad or happy? You're not thinking about your own wasteful and useless life you've been living, how to better it. You're sick all day, you're not thinking about your own life, you're thinking about other people. Why are you worried about somebody, whether they will be happy or sad? It's not your business. Go on with your life. You got what you claim you wanted. Say you are not happy. Why are you not happy? I don't know. Yeah. By the way, Like I always told you people, and I will always say that there is a difference between winning and success. Right? Now, you may be somebody who achieves something, but you are not successful in that thing that you achieved. And so those are different things, and we think you got to understand. And I we think with God all things are possible. So never here or place. Welcome to the program Face the Issues. Here on Kings 88.5, and we are very grateful to the Almighty God. Sometimes I come here very sad because I had a dream, which of course was not a good dream. No one ever had any good dream nowadays. In fact, the problems in the country nowadays, it makes it very easy for you to wake up from sleep. You don't need to set alarm anymore in this country. Don't set your alarm clock. The problems on a JMB alone is sufficient enough to raise alarm for you to wake up. People are getting frustrated on a daily basis. And with God, all things are possible. And God will continue to bless his children in the wake of all. So I want to be grateful to God Almighty. Some of you, I just posted certain Chevy. It was not bought out of my sweat or whatever. No. But I know it is a sweat that attracted someone to say, look, this is a blessing. And you can manage it. So that's why it is. And could you imagine single individuals and so forth can say, hey, when you're out of this will happen here and there, but it's just God. So we don't have time for those things. And the reason we see us, we do those things by posting about cars and things like that. There are 100 people in Unity Party now, they don't get anything. They are stealing, they are building houses. Things that we started doing ever since, that's what they just started doing. And we started doing it during their government time. And we were not working in their government when we started doing it. You see how God can bless people? They just started thinking about building house. They just started thinking about riding car, so for stealing money. It was under their regime when we were not working as they are working today. When we started, I just got. So these 100 people, they are here all day. They're wishing for people to die. They're wishing for what want to happen to people. It doesn't work like that. God has his own way of directing people's path. Always be hardworking. Like George Weah will always tell any of your friends, hard work is just important. Be dedicated, hard work, commitment, and so forth. You always say that. And if you learn that, that is the only secret to success. And so how you do it now is left with your individual priorities. But those are just the secrets to success. Anybody asks you how you manage hard work? Nothing else, hard work. Control envy, control jealousy. Work towards your own goal. You will make it in life. Forget about the jealousy thing. It can make you to look stupid. In fact, it makes you to look crazy. It makes you to think belittled. It makes you to feel like you're nobody. So when I get my day thing inside here, passing around, I feel that I have a wrath. Yeah, that content. Just be content with what you have. It's not satisfied, but of course, be content with what you have. How God can make it to work. So that you will not be jealous of other people or envious of them. And you will be happy for them. Because if possible, your time will come. So there is a right here. All this very time, and we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. And welcome. The cash giveaway continues here tonight. So it's *7 and *2 # is the code to play with. And we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here to do what we normally would do for our country. And no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. And with God, all things are possible. Sam Riggs, Matilda Stevens, the ever potent class prefects. All right, so we are here. Hands up to all of you. I hope you're all doing so fine tonight, and we are kicking the ball rolling now. But a lot of things are happening. Just this morning, I don't know what our prayer should be out for our brother. How they call him? How they call him? Newton Bly or Joshua Bly or Newton Bly? Okay, Joshua Bly. Yeah. They say he's not faring too well, and I think his families were concerned. This morning there were some signs of people weeping around his place, but it is not clear as to whether it's attributed or is the reason why. But we think that he's not faring too well, so we are hoping that it works out for him. Rodney Jar, you have to check again and again and again. So we hope and pray that God takes charge on what he wants to do, because it is God who controls everything. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God for everything here. Rodney, please check your phone or gadgets you are using again and again, but I think we're okay out there. Yeah, the sound quality could be okay out there. It may not be perfect, but I think it's okay. And let me say also to all of you, we are very grateful to the Almighty God. Keep playing your cash keeper with *799 *24# is the code to play with, and then you can win 4,000 tonight. This is Monday, and we are here grateful to the Almighty God for what he continues to give us, and will continue to do. And Prince G. Woba is saying that the sound is okay on the radio. I don't know whether it's through the YouTube or whatever it is. And we think for sure. Yeah, anybody else, but Rodney, you can check your gadget, please. You students want for us to be passing around with water nowadays, because this is water era. So we have to get water as we are going on. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God for everything, and we thank God for tonight. And welcome. Folks, we have a couple of things that we'll be talking about, the one that we can, and where we'll stop. Liberia needs prayer. We'll get to that one last minute of time. Liberia needs prayer. We need to get to that last minute of time. The government of Liberia is under immense pressure, tension, worry. And like I told a friend of mine before coming on, I said during those days, I think you said, I said during those days, if you said that you were working in government, it goes with prestige, it goes with morale. No, you're very proud. Nowadays, especially under the Unity Party government, you don't see the government. In fact, the government officials are even hiding the food that they can even eat. They can go hide in the corner. They are very scared. They don't see pride and dignity in their work, because the kind of way they're proceeding, no one is happy with them. They are operating on a curse. Men of God, women of God, Imane, you listen to me. Every time I use the word curse is on purpose. If you are operating on a curse, effort is useless. I keep telling you this. Take it anywhere. If you are operating on a curse, effort is useless. One more, these people don't even have the know-how. So they're already operating on a curse and they have no effort. So things are just bad. And I think with God, all things are possible, and things are getting too terrible by the day. And we will get there. They are passing around their communities. They know we are the people who proud around here now. In this country, we are in charge. Yeah. Lot of endorsement. In fact, there's a guy who called me. I think I've received several other calls in recent time. We haven't reached 2029. And people telling me how they want to set up auxiliary network for George Weah. I said, but why are you people contemplating as if we are somewhere near 2029? as though they are thinking that we are already in 2029. Say, look, why are you people rushing? They don't want to form the other group, the other group, the other group. Why? It's still early. It's time for governance. It's not time for party politics. So let's wait. When party politics time comes, yeah, we'll work around that. But it's good that we work around it as it is currently as we speak. So just leave it yet. But everyone else wants to get connected. And I bet where that by-election in Nima County were it to be held in Montserrat County. That by-election I have one for in Nima County. I bet were it to be held in Montserrat County, it would have been tsunami. Never in the history that we have seen for them to say, oh, a representative got over 800,000 votes or maybe over 1 million. Oh, sorry. Look, Montserrat County alone, it would have been the total disaster. Tsunami. It would have been so terrible. Yeah, very, very terrible. And in Nima County, we are hoping and we pray that the consciences of our brothers and sisters in Nima County were awakened to say, look, we are not fools. We are not crazy. We are not coming to make a statement that appears like we are okay. In fact, there are times that we have unjustified protest votes, and there are times that you have what we call justified protest votes. Because if the protest is on the backdrop of an event or of happening that can be visible, traceable, then you call that one justified protest vote, because that vote is really, really needed. There are some unjustified protest votes. People just get ready. They just get vexed out of envy, jealousy. They just vote against people. Those are unjustified protest votes. They just protest against you. People can protest against you because you are happy. So not all protests will directly come from the fact that you have hurt people. No, that's not what it is. So you see what's happening now? So Nima County people, we are watching out for you people. And I will take our time to delve deeper into Nima County politics. You got to make a statement. And that statement is what will tell the Unity Party that, look, we are not okay here. You got to look towards us. And that statement does not fall. You can't make that statement if only you are supporting the Unity Party candidate. That statement is not. I mean, you are okay. Things are okay. You got to make a statement. And the opportunity is yours. The perfect opportunity is presented to you. And I know that Jeremiah Kuhn is fighting all out because he will become the biggest loser, and whatever statement that comes from down there that does not favor the ruling establishment, he will be happily hit. Don't bother. You could still make amends, but Nima County people, I don't know what sort of statement you will make, but sometimes it is not about joining opposition, but it's about opposing to what the government of the day is doing. So when they say opposition, you don't have to be part of a political party. You can make a statement without being part of a political party. But you are opposed to what the government is doing. The way you are being treated, you are opposed to it. So that makes you an opposition. So most of the people who must have voted Abraham Darrell Dillon in 2019, they were not opposition political parties and members. No. They were opposed to how they felt the CDC was treating them. Since they had just come to power in 2018 and going on, they don't want 1 year, 2019, a vacancy came up. Yeah, they don't have to go. So they had to make a statement. And that statement was not an opposition to be part of either the ANC or the Liberty Party or the no. That was exact statement to say, look, we are against what you are doing to us. That was the statement that Dillon benefited from. He thought that he had fans on his side. Then he will compare himself with we are. He said, no, You were comparing yourself. You get people who were opposed to what government was doing, and you benefited from that opposition strike that they had. You are a crisis beneficiary. So you got to understand, you did not run at your own call. No, it was the people. So you never had your own party as a constituency. It is not a CPP as a constituency that made that to work. No, it were people who were opposed to the governance style of the CDC at the time. That same statement could be made in Nima County. You may not be for the CDC, you may not like CDC, but the opportunity is now for you to be opposed to how your county is being treated. You must make that statement. The opportunity has come, and it's good. You know, when we are won in 2017, Montserrat County accounted for the most votes in making we are president. And unfortunately for the CDC at the time, and fortunately for the opposition at the time, that seat was made vacant as a result of the death of a member who must have come one way or the other to power as a result of being aligned with the CDC in Geraldine Doe-Sherry. The late. Peace be to our ashes. So, it was Montserrat County that needed to make that statement. The Montserrat County that made Weah president. It is the same Montserrat County that had to popularly make a statement, and they did make that statement. That is the level of literacy and, of course, understanding that the people in Montserrat County have. That's what it is. So, what God has done this time around again, He sends it now to Nima County that accounted for the most votes of this current government too. It was done in 2018-19. So in the county produced the most votes for a by-election to be held. Let's hear what the Nima County people will make that statement that they made. Because I remember when CDC was going to that election in 2019, I said something, and I was at Truth FM at the time. We were there, fighting hard because everything negative against we hurt me so much, and I was not really feeling good at the time when things were going on. I can remember there were times that I bashed at Samuel Twelve. There were times that I bashed at the Serena Cephas. All those people, I bashed at them, like I will always do. And they needed to make up because the economy was bad and so forth. We said it, and we're there. We said it needed to do something, and our own was more adversary that we will play for the Unity Party here. Yeah, but it didn't go their way. They never make amends and so forth. They may have had their own challenges, and then the result reflected our views at the time. So this is the opportunity now for Nima people. I don't know, but I know they are smart people, they are clever people, they know what they want. So I'm not going to tell them what to do, but I'm just telling them it's an opportunity for them to make a statement. What statement they're going to be making? Because Nima County, all of these harsh economic situations where we are struggling, the government itself, okay, I will come to that, reserve that one. I will tie into the Nima something. I'm coming. I'm coming. So let's just wait there. I am coming. So I will pause on that Nima thing for now. Then I will tell you how insensitive is the ruling establishment to their own condition. How insensitive they are to their own conditions. So let's do that one. I will get to that subsequently in the closing part of what we intend to talk here. So if anybody were to leave class, you'll be leaving something great. Then let's come to something that happened between the AFL and the Fadiga brothers. Things are showing ugly faces on a daily basis. The Fadiga brothers, they just think that they are untouchables in this country. They are very rude, they are arrogant. I don't know what kind of parental training they went through. If you check deeper, these are people who could be equated to people who could flog or beat their own parents in no time. The guys are arrogant and rude. They are not disciplined. You listen to one of them comment I will play here, who just get on social media and then begin to use F words, all those kind of terrible things. They're very arrogant and rude. And up till now, nothing has been done. And we have people in the communities that will tell us exactly what had happened. The AFL was more professional. The AFL was open enough. The AFL exhibited all high level of professionalism, but it was the Fadiga brothers, knowing that JMB is an outlaw person, and JMB is their political godfather, and JMB is very reckless, so they too decided to behave very reckless. And up to now, nothing has happened. Where in this world, useless bunch of children who were born by their parents and they are not exhibiting any sound thing out there because they are complete disgrace to their parents. The kind of way they do things, they are complete disgrace to their parents. Where in this world, somebody will be coming off the road and you coming on the road? Let's be rational here, right? Number one, the driving rule states that the person who is coming from side road should gain right away from the person who on the main road. That is a simple driving rule there. This officer getting off. The guys who are here, the two rural men, and they are coming on the road. And the officer asked them, "You can see that, sir." And then in their statements, they begin to insult this officer. Got down from their car. They have girls in their car. Two of them, they got women in their car. When they will carry put together in car, because they know that somebody, woman who are going to be captured in camera. They deal with promiscuous activities. That's the kind of human being they are. So they were going to, they took those girls, put them in keke and told them to go because they were ready to misbehave. And they knew that camera was going to be shown them. These are the guys who pass here around with pepper spray because they're not safe under their own Joseph government. We don't want someone to pass around with pepper spray. We don't want someone to pass around with guns. We don't want to pass around with anything we can because why? You people have made this country very terrible and tormenting everybody. Yeah? Right. So these are the guys, right? So let me just show you them, and so that you can see them as we are going on. You know, how will you take tear gas and use it on an air? Because they have the backing of Joseph Walker, who condones these kind of behaviors. No follow-up. And you see the pepper sprays in there. You see the pepper sprays in the two of them. You see what they're doing? You see them there, right? So the two guys, this officer decided to pepper spray in his car. Who's supposed to? If we have a right of way, right? So the man is in the traffic. How did you expect the man to reverse in the traffic to give you space? You just get on the road, you get more space behind you, you can get space. Right? And then they decided to be very arrogant and rude and decided to pepper spray. In the police officers who went there, they entered the car, you know, pepper spray, and answer them, and this degree of pepper spray, they want in something that you can get ordinary. They want it can make you to look crazy to the extent that they were saying that the men were drunk. How will you pepper spray somebody you expected to walk straight? You see the kind of useless human being there that JMV brought to this country, for which they were insulting all over here. They wanted the whole country to calm down. The guys refusing lawful orders. They refusing to talk to the police. They said they would never talk to the police. Even the AFL high command intervened and so forth. They said they will not listen. They don't care. That's how reckless these people are. Then that line said the people kidnapped them on one purpose. You see guys then woke up, they go call DA officers. I hope the DA commander can know that the people then there, that DA officers he called to go to his aid against the AFL guy. Then he took handcuff. They want to open. He went and knocked the man. You see how the man can behave? You see the kind of recklessness wasting the blood of this young man. And nothing has happened to him. Nothing has happened to them. They are passing around. Such a conduct, nothing has happened. I don't know what's the status of it, but I will check behind it and get the status of it, and I will continue lecture on it on tomorrow, so that I'll tell you more details about it and know what the status of it. I will jump behind it. Because if this were to be anybody from the opposition, the reckless Unity Party government, tell that their justice minister or their solicitor general finish jumping behind the whole thing, you're grabbing people, you're putting in jail. Tell that these people were being in jail for this kind of assault. Carrying handcuffs, pepper spraying people. What's the essence? By the way, that's JMB's government. And that's just what can happen under our JMB government. So that's what happening. The AFL is in the wrong. The AFL is exhibiting a high degree of tolerance. Even the high command officer who went there one time, I don't know what they call it, or something. Yeah, I think something like that. The guy tried his best to even intervene. Talking to them, please let me talk to you. Who are you? I can't talk to you. Could you imagine? If this were to be opposition, Tanabe, now Gregory Koma will come in to go down there straight to go collect that person and go put her in jail. It is God that is exposing all of these things. The high level of recklessness on Joseph Boakai, it only reflects on our own assessment about Joseph Boakai in time past. And there's nothing that Boakai is not doing to validate our claims about him. So the guys were wrong. The only unfortunate thing is that nothing has happened to them. And that officer still bleeds. AFL personnel. Why you have to draw this up at this time? So you can know the level at which they are irresponsible and reckless people. And I no wonder why A.B. Krumah wanted to bust that one nose and then maybe chop him off. Because they are very rude. And how will you just be in a society where people know your meaning to be Fadiga? The Fadigas are not Liberian name or whatever it is, because we Liberian people, we are very tolerant, and of course, you may do all our things here and there, but we are not like that. You people know where you come from. Sorry to say, you're behaving like foreigners. And of course, your name speaks to how you are a foreigner, and you are acting no different from a foreigner, because we Liberians don't behave like that. You guys are rude. You're reckless. The people, women in your high, your car carrying, I know that so slapping, you're going to be slapping them if they say they don't want to do something. You see, that kind of behavior in your, I don't know who the girls in that were in your car. But you were carrying women, you were trooping them, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. That were in the car. So you want to prove to them that you're in charge, that you're government. Now all you are trying to demonstrate down there, who are these people? There's that you want to prove to them that you're in charge. Because you're carrying them down 2, 2, 2, 2, 3 songs, 4 cents. You might think we're going to do 20 songs, or you people, you two guys, you are very reckless. You come, you're sitting here, you're just talking about foolishness. That's all. No one like that will ever associate with George Weah, and you find yourself near George Weah. There's a difference. George Weah suspended you for 1 year for misbehaving. The records are there. The CDC COP, the action they took against the university students right up here, I think July 26. George Weah is also on record for saying that no, he does not associate himself with violence, and so for anybody who supports him, there should be people who will conduct themselves in a proper manner. Though they did it for Weah. They attacked these university students there for Weah. But never Weah will condone anybody to misbehave. In fact, if you're getting around Jordan, be careful how you carry people's names or here and think that you're going to get. No, he doesn't like that, in fact. And that's just him. So look at Joseph Boga with a kind of people. How they can behave. Then look at John Weah with a kind of followers. But you see, that is it. And there's nothing else you can do about it. That's just who they are. And they are very arrogant, they are very rude, and this is exactly why it is. That's JMB and his own followers. They believe in him because the only way they can be accommodated. So these foreigners will behave the way they are behaving. And I told you, I said they have plenty of guys. They have already carried two. What they call? Because 10 on this side, 20 some right there. I don't know where the 20. I don't even know about it. They say, yeah, join my boss of that. Yeah, also, I don't even know where they come from. But what they can do? These guys, they are abusing people, women, all over the place. Because out of arrogance, just sheer arrogance. And that's just why it is. But again, it's good that we are learning the hard way. So the star 79 now, star 2 for hash, please do for your 4,000 you get. I will do the draws here tonight, and that's what it is. Let's get to something very important that I saw, and I want you then we'll tie into the Nima County issue. We'll talk about other issues subsequently, but this will be very important. So, they couldn't finish. You see, I have Boga over it. Let me drink my Joseph Boga can of water here first, so that I can know whether I'll come into faint. Let me drink my water. Yeah. But I'm not shaking your hand for me to go. I'm not drinking the water, but I'm not shaking your hand for me to go. Yeah, I'm not shaking your hand at all for me to go. We'll be right here. We're not going anywhere. I'm about to show you people something. Listen to this. Listen to this. You see here? Right? The face of your finance minister. This is the face of your finance and minister. No, yeah, come in. I said, anytime you have to talk. Why are you talking here? Let people hear you. Not now to talk. You can't talk now. You have to talk, you know. you'll talk, but not now. Just wait. And we think for sure with God. And I honestly, the father got married. They had 1K9. And I would there as well. I think for the DEA too. Yeah, 1K9. It was also there. And so I think I would get that. So I want you to look at what I just showed you on the screen there for those of you there, and I'm about to share with you. And yeah, so that will go. Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. So this is, we are about to talk about the Finance and Development Planning Minister. The minister is distressed. He's depressed. And the whole country rests on his shoulders. Economically. He has to find a way. He has to make way out of no way. He must put his brain to work so that he will make money for others to steal, for others to misdirect it, for Joseph Boga to travel anytime he wants to travel. This is the minister responsible for that. And in the wake of all of that, calamity struck their government. You say cancellation. Let us listen to Gafuan well. Please, I beg you, because we won't analyze this statement here. Because when we're sitting down on the radio, we're telling men of God, and you people are the problem in this country. Because in the end, at the end of it, people will go to you. I know, don't marry officials who passing around here, they get respect for you people. Like you're stooping so low, you're putting yourself down so low. The people count on you when the nation is in crisis. I wouldn't have run to the religious community. When things are tough and their jobs are on the line, who do they run to? The you people. That's what makes you people to be very cardinal towards the nation. In this country, you got to. That's why you don't have to know. You are the fulcrum on which we balance. As for people, when we go out there, we finish doing our bad thing, and we'll go and things shaking up, then we come to you. That's how it's supposed to be. But when we talking to you and say, we don't lay your business. But not that we don't lay your business, but you're too greedy. Now the problem there, you can let to fall for small things, and the very thing you said that vanity, that why you can be falling for. Gafwan is rallying you so that you will pick up. Let us listen now. Only God. And I like that part. Only God. This is Augustine Queen Gafwan. Let us listen to him, please. Just 5 minutes, Jake. Let us listen to him, please. Let's listen.
Now, we've the American ambassador visited us last Tuesday to give us updated information that I think we give you projects that have been gotten, meaning canceled. I think they have 7 thus far, and another 3 as we speak. Minister Zoe is sharing with me a text, a message that 3 more projects have been added.
Yeah, we would do small. So, Gafwan is invited to the National Legislature to sit. The whole thing about the UCT here, the cutting off, blah, blah, blah. Please explain to us what's going on and how are we going to do XYZ. Gafwan started there, is there. Yeah, come on. I'm sorry for him. Not joining Bio. I say I'm sorry for Gafwan. And you see how God can save his own. Look, Boyman Kamara, let me tell you that man. I started knowing him when he was working at CBL. He was not even up the ladder of CBL when we were friends. They used to come on the stations and so forth here and there. But you know, guy who can give money easily. But the idea, the relationship was there, and he was a great guy. But he's a God-fearing guy. Unfortunately for them, they too equally ignore God's call and understand that touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. They ignore that mandate from God. And they join these people and came to hurt God by hurting and lying on Josh Manawia. So when Boyman got there, God decided to go back to Boyman again and say, Boyman, you have served me through those years, and I know that you are a dedicated Christian. I don't want to destroy you along with these people. You get time on your side. The choice is now yours. Because you have sat on this job, and the thing then that happened, and the prophet said, I think God, not even I think, but I know God gave to Boyman that saved him. He said, you have served me that long, and you are a dedicated child. And you don't distance yourself from these people. You see the signs already. The opportunity is now yours to either determine to distance yourself from them, or you continue and I struck all of you. Boyman, looking at what it is, and with the push and so forth, Boyman Kamara resigned their job and left it and said, I'm not able to the tension that coming. Because God able to preserve his own. God knows how to pick his own. Look, not everybody who can, you see the wicked, God can still pick among the wicked point. You see the other wicked people there, at least for them, their own. They were doing it for the sake. So now all United Party people then God will suffer. There are certain people who are there for the sake of the country or so forth. But the way they're looking at them, but distant, they say they're not doing God will strike them, and they put in a God will destroy. So Boyman left from there. Now Gafwan came in now. They say Gafwan working good place and whatever it is. He comes. He takes over. The minute he takes over, it didn't take long. The biggest calamity struck their government. You know, when the man of God was saying calamity, they thought it was a calamity that was see the whole country there falling down. They didn't know that the calamity could struck themselves as well, painfully. One understood that will affect everyone else, but it will affect them the most because it will undermine them. They will not perform, and that is what you call calamity. This you say thing they been lying all over the place. They never wanted to tell us that you say cancel, blah blah blah. So now they call Gafwan and Gafwan went to go answer question about the whole usage because he worried everybody. Gafwan went and sat there. He said, last Tuesday the US ambassador came to me and he told me he brought this. So the ambassador get down there when they send the list to the ambassador will get the fire, put it on your arm and take all his stuff there and tell him say the Iran fire, we're gonna play and the ministry of finance get ready here. So the ambassador can get power on this side, you know. This stuff when the you people here when the ambassador come in, they can be running away. Because I don't Trump message coming. Yes, sir. So the guy woke up and said, they told Gafwan. They told Gafwan. The ambassador, you know when the ambassador get ready, you can hear jump. You can get ready, pick up your file. Trump now sends some message again, the ambassador say, yeah, we're coming. So they pick up the file and went to Gafwan. Gafwan thought I was some of the regular BT there that I want to call. So the man went, he said, I brought a list. Gafwan said, what is this? It's your kind of list. List of development on this. It's a list of projects that our bosses on our side, they don't cancel. Say. So Gafwan was telling our lawmakers, the senators, and telling them that letting now is a serious thing. In fact, last Tuesday, the ambassador came to me. Yeah? When the ambassador came to me, he brought this. They are asking, what kind of list they say, gee, you see anything we joking inside? Trump has sent another message and it comes over list. So we are cutting on 7 major projects. We are canceling it. They say suspending. No, Gafwan, he said, today for a month, he said, we are suspending it. We are canceling it. Let me listen to you again. Let me listen to you again. Until you say suspend. I don't want to make a mistake. Yeah, you'll be sorry for. You listen now. Let parallel. All right, let's go.
I've gotten information
on
projects that firstly were frozen.
Okay.
Now we've the American
So the first action I was taking was to put freeze on it. Meaning this project will not go in front, they will not come back. Freeze. He said no. They are stepping up to the next level that because at least the time we're on freeze. You could say, you know, when you put your account on freeze, when you freeze your account, that money is there for you. The moment that freeze is lifted, you still go get your money, right? But if they cancel your account and call it off, whatever that account is gone. Then the first one was freezing something. So that one we're dealing with at stage 1. That is stage 1 of the that the Trump calamitization of Liberia, because the calamity has now started. So the Trump calamitization of Liberia, the stage 1 was the freezing of those things there. The second stage of the Trump calamitization, people there, you're just doing your wicked. You see where you're getting to. Nobody go lobby for you. Now you're passing around, dagging people door. Don't get it in the weird. Don't get it all support to weird. Nobody lobby for them. No. They want it coming by itself. How about your operate? God let any God can share his glory with anyone. In the CV, God can share his calamity with anyone. He will directly bring it directly, and you will see that nobody will take blame for when God ready to strike. He will not make anybody to take blame at all. So you're not coming to blame it on the CDC. So the Trump calamitization of Liberia, the stage 2, it came to visit Gafwan. He said, we brought this. The ambassador said, we brought this. He said, what kind of list that you want to call? So you listen to it. So he said, after the freezing aspect, after it was frozen, your projects were frozen. Now, another stage came. Let's listen to Gafwan. What was the next stage of it, Chief? Let's listen.
Us last week, Tuesday, to get the information that I think we gave you a list of projects that have been gutted, meaning canceled. I think they have 7 thus far, and another 3 as we speak. Minister Zoe is sharing with me a text.
That is horrible body. Governor is giving reports that selling projects. He said the days I gave you there, the ambassador visited me on Tuesday and said selling projects. Oh, then as you are saying it, they all sound as if Grote or whoever went to him say they don't say another 10% he give. They want back. The teacher looking sorrowful. Then they said in the media because Gafon carries somebody specially responsible for not ignoring Trump text. You know when Trump text coming, you can't ignore it. You got to see it quick and respond to it. So Gafon carried it up and said, you responsible to be interpreting the text because Gafon gets special food now for Trump text. So the man responsible for conveying from Gafon food. The phone is there. That phone there is responsible for you receive money. And when you receive it, you not open it quick. So I can see that up front, they will even increase it. So the guy showing the thing to Gafon. Gafon said that there. Gafon get it there, all your rest. I say, you just be ready here. You just be ready here. So that when the text then coming, be showing them to me so that I'll be getting the report. Could you imagine? The calamity is live. The calamity is live. Meaning is living. While you are sitting at the Senate, then your staff comes to you and like you say, Chief, another one after you. He said, we want again. He say, you see, So Gafon is sitting, they are showing him text live. And so they now say another one again. They said 3 more now add again. So he said, we want to turn that. So you see, it's just like during the COVID time or the water time, you hear about dead news, it's just increasing. 3 more person down, the COVID now catch 3 person, they don't care about or what they call, that's what you see. These are some of the things that Gafon gets special food now for Trump calamitization text. That text there when it coming, Gafon must read. Now the Gafon there is sitting right here, and then really the guy just he said, Minister, another one I can give. He said, you want before the guy from there said about 15 more.
Have been gotten.
Okay.
I think they have 7. So Zoe is sharing with me a text, a message that 3 more projects have been added as we speak. 51 million to be cancelled.
Jesus.
So more projects are being cancelled. Things are fast evolving. The projects that are on this list, the previous list,
Gafon give out your laptop. I just say that. Gafon said laugh. Some frustration when you hate you can just laugh. Because there's nothing yet to about it. So Gafon knowing the center of the place, he say, the money governor there. Where your team will take money from to feed you? I can't look at you. That calling you're calling me, I don't point. Gafon look in the faces. When you look in the face of calamity, you just laugh because there's nothing you can do about it. Gafon look in the faces of the senators and laugh at them. He said, look at their faces. He said the thing just going up. The thing is increasing. And it just went up. In fact, as we speak, he said, now after that, Gafon said, look at the project. I just feel sorry for you. Because me, now not great people. Because now that people be eating the money, now these senators they be stealing all over the place. Now, so most of their project that they put in the budget, and so for Gafon will say that all they do. Gafon just looking at it, he say, look at they eat their faces. At this stage now he's laughing at them. He said the thing just going up. Let me hear for you again, Papa.
And another 3 as we speak. Minister Zoe is sharing with me a text, a message that 3 more projects have been added as we speak. 51 million to be cancelled.
Okay.
So more projects are being cancelled. Things are fast evolving. The projects that are on this list, the previous list that was given to me by the ambassador, include the architecture, engineering, construction, oversight services for watch and health infrastructure, about 2.9 million. Community-led monitoring, This is 185,000. I think this was mainly passing through an NGO. So data evaluation, learning, and technical assistance Delta, about 19 million. I think one of these projects will have helped us at the Ministry of Finance. Yeah, to improve and a project for education system strengthening in the amount of 23.4 million. Folks from the Ministry of Education can give you details on that. Elections and democracy, 15.9 million. Local empowerment for accountability and decentralization, LEAD. This is the project that Elon Musk texted about, the 17.9 million project. This project is helping us, or was helping us, in domestic resource mobilization. The Liberia Revenue Authority was the key beneficiary here. We are migrating to a new tax regime that has been approved by the Honorable Legislature, from the goods and services tax, the GST, to the value-added tax, the VAT. It comes with training. It comes with investment in systems. USAID was the main partner supporting. In fact, we're about to conclude a new domestic resource mobilization strategy for the next 5 years. And by the end of this month, we'll be done with that, completed. The review has been completed for cabinet approval. USAID was the lead partner supporting the Liberia Revenue Authority, even though we have a tax system called eTax, Integrated Tax Administration System, the mean tax database that needed some technical improvement or investment targeted for that. This project was also to help us in domestic revenue or collection in counties, mapping up areas. We have the Decentralization Act and obligation. How do you devolve resources to the counties? There are one or two technical things that are happening. So this project was not just for tax advice that came out. I mean, yes, it's advice, but investment in training, system, but as we talked about in the NRA continues to talk about the $1 billion target for domestic revenue. Investments and resources here were assisting us to build our capacity to meeting those targets. Although government is investing too, other partners are investing, but USAID was the major partner here. So, and then you have a project for Liberia domestic election observation, 1.4. Many local NGOs, election NGOs were being supported. USAID supports a lot of international and local NGOs.
All right.
I've gotten information.
So it says USAID supports a lot of local and international NGOs. Good. Brilliant. I like that. And you see where we are getting now? This is good for all of us. You see, but the country is not a country, but any country without running the way they people don't want to run it, whatever you call it, so don't be laughing at the Galatine. We have been playing the thing. That part that the men say, the pastor them or pray that you are looking for. But before I get time, them as students will send that part to me quick. And before I get to that part where you say, he just pray, because if you see they say they may just give up. The man is telling you that the entire governance system, every other thing they were depending on to run this country, USAID, everything was tied around USAID. The worst of all, they say about all the NGOs that you see when the NGOs are benefiting from you, so most of the local NGOs and you will see them against the CDC at the time. Most of them, they are officials and because they were benefiting from these funds and things. And the thing that the only way they will be able to get it, they got to get into the tomb of America. Then it will be what. So you saw that local NGOs were always in the business of not reporting fairly. It's about how America steal Liberia, that how they should report about Liberia. So most of the local NGOs and things that this kind of thing they were involved with. So most of them, that's what they were involved with. I know all of that. Now, so you see what it is now? They have 1.4 million election or zero, blah blah blah. Then they come to elections and democracy. He also mentioned that USAID was sponsoring that. Right now, let's agree that USAID was sponsoring this. Here's it. They are not taking the appropriate actions that would take money to fund these programs that USAID has cancelled. There was a project that the CDC government inherited when Omeo left. Because Omeo was in this country, Omeo used to bring about 31 billion every month. So you see, it will be in the sector, the social variables, you could see all of those things there. Then when these, not the very first time, the USAID left with some kind of program, they call it RAP or something. They left the pull out. It was needed for the health sector. When CDC took over, USAID pull out. What we are and his team did was that we absorb these health workers. That is where they said they were harmonizing. So the CDC government absorbed those people. Not the first time USAID pulling out all those kind of things. USAID did pull out, especially in the health sector when CDC initially took over. So they took those people, they were about 9,000 and so forth. Yeah, they took them and absorbed them. Now, when you say used to be paying them, they used to be gross. They don't call the taxes for their social security, blah, blah, blah. But when the CDC took over that project and took over them, they needed to now pay taxes. That tax called them, and they used to call, oh, I'm going to pay, how much I'll pay. They agree. Today, their government is as it is, struggling. Let us see whether the Unity Party government will absorb. Because CDC did do theirs when you say they pull out from the health sector. CDC did do theirs at that time. They did. Is the Unity Party willing to do that? No. Now let's go a bit into deeper politics and the insensitivity exhibited by the Unity Party. Here I say we are going for by-election or by-election in Nima County. Unity Party as we speak. Jeremiah Kuhn as we speak. You have the money. You are struggling. You say pull it out. The senator is sitting there. And to fill that vacant seat of the senator, what's happening? They are fielding a candidate who is already a representative, who when elected, it will lead to another by-election. And then very final minister is sitting right here and said USAID was for supporting election and democracy. That money there, they cancel that other one. They are hearing it. And yet, they are saying, you know what? We'll field a candidate. I'm not saying the party shouldn't field any candidate. They can field a candidate. But it should be a candidate that will not have some economic breading on them. But they are insincere about that. Koga is already representative. If you were to elect Koga, that seat that becomes vacant, we go for another by-election again. It costs for money. You say has pulled out. We don't have anything, right? Yeah. So why are they? These people are not ready. You know, there's a test of time for them. The guys will stay meeting their statuses. Joseph Boakai will stay fly all over the place. There is nothing different you're going to see. The guys are greedy. They are hungry. And they will not do anything. They are poor fund. Yeah, thank you so much. You say poor fund. Thank you. They will not do anything. How? to cut down now and say, we'll absorb this one, we'll do this one. The NGO, the local NGOs that were helping our democracy here, and they say these people have canceled it. Where do we now put money to be sustaining the local NGOs? Like I said, they use it, they pull from. Yes. Use it, they pull out under the CDC. And the CDC absorbed all the group and decided to pay them because they were Liberians, they couldn't go out of jobs. Now several Liberians are about to go out of jobs. What are they thinking about doing? What are they contemplating? Gafwan, you got to take some high decisions, my brother. You got to. Whether they like it or not, let them take their job. You know, these are times that you come up to say, look, this one, we got to take some high cool decision. That's why now you even need to go back to recast that budget. You can recast that budget and concentrate most of the money from recurrent expenditure to that of development. No, all those things you're dead, you're when you're dead, all kinds of things now budgeting that you're eating money while you say people money were there. You see what happened to you now? When you don't prioritize yourself and you depend on other people outside, when they pull away from you, you are finished. Now what happened? And then what happened to Unity Party? They were heavily reliant. Right? Yeah. You think Idawia was in power? Eh? Idawia was in power. These are things we have said, look, they get a solid form. Saudi Arabia, they get solid form the same way the Japan, they have their own Japan or something like that. Yeah, they have it here. They also do their own fund. They get all these things. These are sources. You think that we are in power, you wouldn't have gone to Saudi Arabia and say, I beg you, they play with that easy. They get their own aid organizations. Joseph Boakai and people, they are stuck. They get nowhere to train. This is the calamity the man of God was talking about. Or they thought it was going to be another. No, it was going to strike them. When you heard the man of God say the rich will suffer, the poor will suffer, you think what it was? Now, they are about to suffer. Because you know what? Their monies will not come on time. They got to make adjustment. They got to cut down. The rich will suffer, the poor will suffer. The man of God is here. He said the rich will suffer, the poor will suffer. This thing here is not something that combines both the rich and the poor to suffer. Because now one person will suffer. The rich will suffer, the poor will suffer. He said it. You know, people were looking, you were causing the man of God to give all kinds of things. You see what you have done to yourself, always wishing people evil. You see what can happen. Your jealousy and envy, your being on your hatred, you see why he has left your toe. All along, you used to be praying and looking for bad news and creating it when it did not even exist. You see how the bad news can roll with nobody creating it. Then why it came naturally by itself. It just hit at you people. Nobody created it. It just hit at you. You see what God can do when we're telling you all these things. You stop it. Why you can't use people's own flaws, but you got to create your own. CDC was in power. Human error is always part of life. You can capitalize on your error and deal with it. But rather, you were creating it. You never wanted anything to come to this country. You were flying here and there, talking all the bad things, and they want more not happen. They want more not happen for CDC. Yeah, you're here now. Where are you people? You see what God can do. And I will tell you people, what are your goal of your countdown? You've got to be very much careful. People must be able to understand that these are turbulent times. This is very much a turbulent time. And whether you like it or not, you got to know that you will face these challenges on a daily basis, no matter what you do, no matter how you go about it. Now it's time for you to go for your money that you are getting from China. And Joseph Boakai saying when they got 3 billion from China, you bring out money and can't put it here now. What the money? What's it on there? What put there? You say you know. You know, God is wonderful. But I just want to tell you people that what you do in life, it has some trickle-down effects on you. And also it has some beneficial effects on you. But it depends. God is playing the cards. Now as we speak, they are crumbling every day. When you hear Gafan talking to teenager, you can see real calamity spewing out of his mouth. The other one happened that they want you to help us. When LRA used to be doing this, that they want you to help us. They won't say government, when I put the money there, but you say what they mean. Could you imagine? So to tell you that all the things that will on here, so will be on this time bomb forever, and then Trump just came and exploded the whole bomb. Boom. Here we are. What shall we do? What is it we can do now? The man of God said it, and the suffering is about to spill out. So you see that? People may not understand it. This is the Liberia that we have. And to the people in Nima County, the insensitivity of the Unity Party, you don't have right. They may have dumped your, used your, and concocted all kinds of scheme and made you to be part of it, to plunge this country into it. The redemption time has come for you people. The calamity is here and alive. These people are rogues. Where will you steal from now? Meaning, they say water draft fee. So the little thing that they're now, that why they come and steal from you now. People, you got to recast the whole budget, Gafan. Gafan, look, you want men that get respectful. I don't care whatever. You got to stand for your need. You say you are a man of integrity. That time now for you to show it, to say, you know what? There has to be cuts. If you get no cuts, I can give you a guarantee that I can continue as finance minister under this arrangement. There has to be critical decisions taken. So there's saying that you got to move up to your president and tell him, flat in his face, Mr. President, these travels are too astronomical. You know, we can't continue like this. Tell him, if you say you want to go walk away, save yourself, save your image. You can't just make it. The thing you were asking for the CDC, it fell right at your feet. And there's no turning back. Trump is winning his cases in the federal courts. They are granting the Trump get all right to do all the things. You see how the law working in the method and is hurting you on a daily basis. Now, Elon Musk, let me tell you the difference. When it comes to these American people, they put national interest above personal interest. Elon Musk was discussing with Liberia because he wanted his agency or whatever to fly. That is personal venture. But when it came to selling his state, and then he and Trump, they sat down and they saw the flaws within it that were affecting their country. No, Elon Musk did not care about whether he had any project pending with Liberia or so forth. No, their country comes first. Their country comes first. These people, they put their country first in anything because they know that there are people watching. And they believe in their people. Now they're hearing Liberia where we don't care like how our people feel or this, that, they finish letting me already, or this, that, we don't care about it tomorrow. No, they're not like that. Then people ask me about one, then they will say, you know, That man, he was on a relationship with Joseph Boakai, who he knew from nowhere because of his personal arrangements, his personal stuff. When it came to the national tax that he now had, he took off that garment of personal stuff and wore the national garment, where now he has to speak for the American people. You see that? So you will suffer. You will struggle. The IRA said, "Oh, raise that money, oh, raise that money." You got to do all kinds of things. These are things that you people will struggle at. Things are going to be tough. Even if Trump is running the wrong decisions here and there, God will use Trump to deal with you people. And you're feeling the impact. They say from freezing it, it went to cancellation. From freezing it, went to cancellation. So the cancellation means for all our local NGOs and whatever projects, and they are gone. One of my students just said, Gafuan was voted with 5 votes on OKFM as Minister of the Year. Demonstrate that. Turn things around. It calls for hard decisions. There must be action taken. Even if it will affect anybody, that's it. But the country can go down. I don't think you're prepared to let this country to go down. And you can be the captain of that ship, Gafuan, to see this country go down. Amara Kore carry the name Budget Shopfall. I don't know what kind of name you will carry. What kind of name you intend to bear in these times? It's left with you, brother. For you, yeah, I will you abstain, like I said. Yeah, I have no issues. And you can stand tall. Yo, man, I will say you stand for something. And I always respected you for that. I always respect you for that. Not respect it because it's still there. You have to stand tall. God, Joseph Boakai budget now. If you don't want to leave a job, those senators then tell us we got to recast the budget. So narrow down and then put money in some of these places that these people pulling out. You got to do it. That's the only way. This is our country. No matter how I advise you, I know you will not do it. Because at Abraham, we are talking it. But at your business, they say, "My boy, shop for the budget withdrawal." When you tell I don't want to say, "Gafuan, you will be budget withdrawal." But yeah, budget withdrawal is not bad. Shortfall, yeah, you don't want to go into shortfall. Yeah. So Gafuan, I'm understanding from some trending videos that he's saying that the pastors and the men of God, everybody should pray for the nation. And is it what did Jerome was saying? He said, what did they don't say? They don't say that when we are now having watching on the global stage, our country first. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, very good. I did not know. Let us see the chief. What did he say there? Uh-huh. All right, and you are making sharp boy. Hey, you know sharp boy. You are making all United States. How will that come to come? What they call? We'll put our interest. They are interest there now. The point and strike their interest. They don't carry now. You did not now. You say that they are hearing nothing. Now you know what putting more and very much so. We are here, but China people they don't joke. Go to China people now. They don't joke. Yeah, let's see going. Your senator on foreign relations, and I hear the talking so. Let you go there now. Hey, you said put that thing, go there now. They put up all that thing, go for China man. Where China can go for? You have over 3 billion there. You said they put in the country already. And let me tell you something that they don't know. I challenge the United Party people. The MCC people that were in country here to have offices and deal with everything in Ampang, they alone, they are gone. I challenge them. You check on it. Generally, you check on it. You'll see. Everyone is at a standstill now. Everyone at a standstill now because of what's happening. Because you don't want to make commitments where your nation is under serious crisis in terms of reviewing whatever comes from out of America. So they want to understand what model will be used first before they can come to assess Liberia MCC. So all that thing you're going to now see, it will affect Liberia greatly. And the MCC will only have to tap up now. With this going on now, the MCC cannot continue. The MCC delegation, no, they cannot continue in the wake of these pullouts. Right? So the MCC only is to complement what the United States already has here. So the way they put it out already that they want to know how strong is the country. So let's see how it works. You all say, but no power million coming. Tina, Joe, we have fought for. Joe, we have fought for. You'll never get Joe, we have any credit inside. You say, oh yeah, we pass the Millennium Challenge, blah, blah, blah. We get the anyone passing around with it. You see how God can do things? You'll feel it. Ungrateful group of people. Let's get to the lines and interact with your callers. All right, so there is a right here on this very time, and of course the draws are to be done shortly, and we certainly get in there. Let's get on to our callers, and then we are certainly getting there. With God, all things are possible. Sad times for Liberia, calamity striking in by the day, and with God, all things are possible. You pass sad death news. You pass on this everywhere, everywhere. Anyway. We are certainly getting there, right? All right, so that is it right here. Let's get to the lines. Talk to your callers right here. Just a minute each, please. We get to there. Yeah, quickly. Let's hear from you. No time. All right. Thanks, Boss Sabu. Let's hear from you next caller. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, let's hear from you quickly. Yeah, Lauren, let's hear from you. Wow. All right, Liberian people, should we be happy for when calamity struck our nation for which we will be affected too? Should we be happy? That's the question too. You have to answer. And what are you doing?
We're not happy, but we get happy because we have to.
Okay.
We better make this job ourselves.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Chief. Thank you. All right, so let's get to this WhatsApp line. And what are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you quickly. Hmm. So you think the useful hours necessary? Yeah. 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 You're right. All right, Phillips. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So we can hold you at that. Thank you so much. Let me get on to the next caller quickly. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you quickly. Oh, okay, solo. Yeah, one solo. Yeah, let's hear from you, please. Okay.
I remember a few years ago when President was in power, there are a group of people that are sitting Martin and the rest of the time, everybody people that left from here, they went to Washington DC, and they say they are taxpayers, they pay taxes to the government, so the government shouldn't give the money to judge that, because the government is that. They went there, they thought we invested policy, and today, they have to around and say, no, what man you were talking about, he was the best man, he was the intelligence of this country. Today, I will strike there, nobody will come and nobody will come, but I will show you why I don't believe it and what's happening today. So, I think that everybody will have to look at it. Today, I think they need a temple in the country. All friends of here, we are having to go and do a 1 hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
I would like to see General Dr. come to that group. Today, we get everywhere now, people buy everybody and say that if we want to go with your money inside the best, you have to take care of them with the equally go. But lastly, maybe we thank God for everything, we thank God for your life. Lastly, maybe I want to say this to you. Where those people coming on in the country that say no go soon, the matter for no go soon, the police is looting. They're throwing back and taking it, not going to get it back from their navy because they are not even giving the NF record to say we carry your back to this depot or giving 3 serial number of the bag, taking place in that.
You're right about that, Solo. You're right. Okay. Okay, Solo. Thank you so much, Solo. We appreciate. Jack Griffey, what's up, boss? How's everything with you?
Welcome back. Thank you, man. I've seen you.
Yeah, sure, certainly. Thank you. We have to. We always meeting and comparing those.
Let me just put a way on this Fadigal thing, right? So I listened to Fadigal last night, and he told a very big lie. He appeared on the studio last night with all the panelists. The man said he fired tear gas at the guy, the DFL guy, and the tear gas came back on in the car. But when the cancer came back in the car, it would have affected the dashboard, figure the wind blew and easily the cancer came back in the car. So if the cancer.
Yeah, Jala? You'll give my brother line. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going to narrate all the stories that happened in the place, how the other people came, they did one, they won that, they didn't whistle the clothes, whistle the dashboard, but what did they go in?
That guy's a blatant liar. That guy's a fool.
The issue about this going in Liberia, I think it's a serious matter.
Certainly.
One you raised, and I want to also re-echo, is about the by-election in Impact. If the governor of Liberia has any interest in supporting any city lawmaker to be senator, it's about time to call it off because it will have a serious adverse effect on our democracy and everything. Because if that man wins, it creates another by-election.
Yeah.
Then America will see that we're not serious. Because they haven't got aid for us when it comes to election democracy. So they should be looking up to that because somebody has a medal of 6 years. He just got 1 year. You want to give another 9 years?
You're right, Jala. You're right. That's a salient point. These are the austerity measures they need to start contemplating and to take. And if you connect, let's hear from you quickly. Hello? Yeah, let's hear from you, please. Yeah, you're not too happy. I must admit. Yeah, I myself says that. So, you're right. That's true. Okay. You're right. Thanks, boss, for your contribution. I appreciate it. Let me go to the female line and then we'll get right back. And I think the likes of William brought in and want to fire. And well, we'll steadily get there no matter what the circumstances are. I'm able to do a couple of draws and for the card giveaway. Hello, how are you doing? Let's hear from you. Yeah, let's hear from you, ma. Yeah, let's hear from you, ma. Mm-hmm. And people of Black Europe, this is what people want from you. And this is what people are saying all over. So you have to think out of that. And another thing has to do with the final system. I mean, everything that is there over there, we are experiencing huge financial erosion in the country. And which of course have to cover. They are already started adjusting after the salary reduction. But if you talk in two something, also the administration is so not just the ministry, that I mean, National Aid Commission, Agriculture Ministry, and all of places there, but I mean, taking it with water and food. One more, I think, if you want to buy a big glass of the chair or they want to put it out, but it's not like we don't have it. It's right instead of that. I mean, you mean the civil servants, they are reducing their salaries? Wow. Okay, we'll check on that, Gertrude. We'll check on that, Gertrude. Thank you so much. William Bro, let's hear from you quickly, please.
Thank you so much, Thank you so much. And congratulations for your brand new car.
Let me see you there. Thank you, man.
I saw your car, God bless you, my man.
I know.
We are getting there.
We are. I like that.
And you see, Tito, I will tell you 3 things quick. You see, the Boulevard people, our Boulevard rather, they should resist the government because they have no means to survive in our country. Our country is a stranded country, and the government do not take almost $300 for the children for the guys, telling them to do this, do that, and then now they want to pound it, and they killing them on top, and they should resist the government for the survivability.
Okay.
The second aspect that from people, you might not be teaching the people any sense. The people get all the senses in the world. We gotta be, sometimes when you're teaching me, I can be thinking, I say, something to life, but anyway, that inspiration when you're talking, it's been a ball party.
I don't control it now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, the ball can be party, but we are then they deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it at all. And let me tell you, nothing strange. The same thing that happened, we got to power when President, we got 2 companies immediately formed the board United Nations and other NGO withdrew for the country. That's the NPR government. That similar scenario they are in today. So it's not anything strange. There are a lot of ways that you can tackle that scenario. We will not disclose none of them because they get too much sense. They don't have it. So then they get it sent and then deal with it. Because we are in this scenario that step that we can take for it to be under control, but they will do it.
But bro, even the other scenario will affect them by making adjustment in salaries and utilities, all those things that will affect them. They forced to do it.
Yeah, they're forced to do it.
And then when they will do it now, what message will they now give when the CDC did some adjustments and those adjustments were counted against the CDC? How can they do what is supposed to be done that is necessitated? So how can this now become a necessity?
Yes, because our perception were wrong. That God is a poor country when it comes to the revenue that we provide in our country. That God is the only country in the South region that the budget every month billion. So you cannot be in that kind of country and one human being even making 3,000 in government. That's a foolishness to be frank.
Yeah.
You're thinking about your income. You don't live above your income. All the countries you see around the world are prospering. They are not even spending something. I don't want to talk anything that in your life will put it that we start teaching them to get too much sense. So let them know that they do a job. So let me down.
Okay, thank you. I like that.
Let's come to the other people of the Fatiga. And you see teach them that. I told people that other guys in Fatiga
Yeah.
You know, the Fatiga brother, they are very smart.
Yeah.
Why the Fatiga brother, they are the arrogant, stupid group of people that are confident. So if you look at the two set of twins that have been now into like grand politics, we get one that are very smart, the other twins are very smart, which is the Fatiga brother. And even when you look at the Fatiga brother, do you know they split themselves into two and they believe in it and both of them believe in the ideology?
Yeah, you're right.
One with us.
You're right.
One with the UP side and one with us.
You're right.
Making no future about that.
You're right.
And yet the other Fatiga are working in our government to put them.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
But then we'll have the other foolish Fatiga brother. They are not even buying billion. Nobody knows how the parents bring them in our country. They are back to buy bicycle in our place, selling people out of the place that they call them be careful. We look at arrogant 30 years that people who live in the street and people think they are joke. Look at people that's going to be in our country, mask already and do nothing. If I were here, man, I would go to deep. But you can't really have our boss. Because those are not going to be clean in our country. Hopefully, people can come from anywhere. The parents born in the country loosely, and they want to store shout about you. Do that in our country.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro, for your contribution. Appreciate that. Let me see which way do I go. This way. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good evening, Yubi. How are you?
Good evening. Let's listen to you quickly.
Yeah, thank you, God, for this moment with us.
Yeah.
And thank you for the academic opportunity. You know, specifically, this is the time, like, even people are supposed to, see impact of the experience for the academic president that is for the support here in government. It's easy, and the fact that it's all about, because when you said about have a helicopter, even once you helicopter, okay, you cannot expect it, because of that experience and naked man.
You're right.
Why they're fighting, why they're crying?
You're right.
You know, maybe them today, anybody that do something to somebody, or self-respect,
Mm-hmm.
we are happy to know what it is. Then people will get passing around talking all kinds of things, how the weather have experience. Today, what all kinds of say, he will get the economic experience and the contact that he may have around the world. Today, become president 2 years. They are struggling to come up again. I don't guarantee they're going to government. If you go to opinion, they now go around it.
All right, thanks, Guitar. Well, let me get onto this line here, and of course the WhatsApp line. We get back by this one is from Gotoba. Yeah, Francis, let's hear from you. Fine, boss. Go on. Let's listen to you. Okay. Yeah. Sad. You're right. Serious trouble. I like that, Francis. We are in certainly a very serious trouble. You are right. And what are you doing? Yeah, go ahead. Let's listen to you, please.
We just have to pray now for ourselves. We would that was outside the father were calling us to petition, all kind of things. But we still remain and walk over is doing for us. We always muster the courage that one can be in the face of people.
You're right.
Everybody in the street, he was always for video can create each other. But something that I don't really get when you feel follow, they can be there. I don't know why.
They can be sharing their problems, they're sharing their worries, their troubles.
Yeah. Then I think they are moving I show my transfer or they go in there, so I show one go, La Pata. They are moving there for people to get that. Somebody says, and then congratulations, I did your proud of people. But you're a
Okay. Thank you so much. Let me get on to this person here quickly. And what are you doing?
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing? How's everything with you? The Eagle landed. All right, congratulations. Yeah, I did it just now, and I know you got your 4,000. Thank you. So let me get here. I will call another person up again. And what are you doing? He said the Eagle has finally landed. And what are you doing? Yeah, let's hear from you, please. Yeah, boss, it's you. We are listening to. Yeah, Nathaniel, let's listen to you, Chief. That one is true. But I have the so nothing can be, yeah. You're right. I like that. All right, thank you. Amos Johnson, how you doing? Let me get on to Amos Johnson. And Amos, let's hear from you quickly. Yeah, let's hear from you. It will come. Any problem just started, you think probably come to time to come call your friend. Now I say you calling some of your friend. They will come. Hey friend, then I know ye. The probably stay telling them say I can manage it when I will be able to call you. Probably will call them, don't worry. You're right. That's God, and that's bad, especially Joe Boakai. The way you're doing things, that's bad. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. All right, thanks, Mom, for your contribution. Hello, how are you doing? The next one. Hello? Yeah? Yeah, let's hear from you, Mom. Hello. Yeah, we're listening, yeah. But you swear the government now will fall all also, they all suffer. You're right. You're right. And we are certainly going through a lot now, man. You guys are right. You guys are right. Yeah, we're really going through a lot now. Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. Too bad. And that's bad. Actually, you're right. There's a way. You must try to find alternative way. In these kind of hardships, you got to relax on some policies and things that you know may not have some. Okay. You're right. You're right. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Hello, how are you doing? Yeah, CDC, baby. Let's hear from you quickly. No. I don't think they have reached that level yet. No, you can't be announcing that to put fear in people. They can't reach to that level yet. Just you, like you know, it's not like that. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, if it happens, please bring same case to me, but we'll deal with that. Hello, how you doing? Because we don't want to appear the way that people start fighting each other. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's hear from you quickly, Edma. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Carl. You are that time catching up with me, and I should be going. And what are you doing? So that I can go offer my own prayers for myself instead of the other ministers rally call. And what are you doing? Yeah, fine, John Collie. Let's hear from you, Joseph. Yeah, Joseph. You are. Oh, thanks so much. Thanks for everything. Let me play this one. So the one you're hearing here is the song of the former president. There was a message he sent on his birthday, and there is a song his father did alongside the team at 25 Fan Club. So that can dance more. Then we'll go home.
Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I can't wait to come down there and spend some time though. Thank you to my dad for putting this all together. Pops, I love you. Without you, I would not be where I am today. You're the reason why I strive for greatness. You're the reason why I strive to be the best that I can be. And you push me to exceed the limits. Thank you so much. I love you. And see you all soon.
So it's now time we dance our way home alongside the Burman song. That's the voice of your president. Today, your happy birthday. Oh yes, bunch of skills. Today, your happy birthday. Oh yeah, that's it. And that's it. We can go dancing our way home with this. As our own way of saying, yeah, this is a fantastic song. And of course, done by Dots and friends and fans. And so I want to say thanks to all of you for the time tonight. Until we are back here, God willing, do have a pleasant night and enjoy it and dance it. Why you worrying away? Thanks so much for everything. Do have a pleasant time. Bye bye. And especially for those of you who played your card giveaway, I was able to do the draws. Thank God one of them were able to confirm that he landed. The rest of you are landed. It doesn't call for your confirmation before it happens. Immediately I do the draw here, will enter to you straight. And that's why that's been. And thanks to all of you for the time until we are here tomorrow with another edition of the show. Do have a pleasant night. Bye bye.